Hey everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to Disney Decoded. Today we're stepping into Tomorrowland Speedway at Magic Kingdom, the place where kids get to drive their very first car. The cars are guided by a center rail hidden beneath the track, making it impossible to leave the lane, while still giving drivers enough control to feel like they're really behind the wheel. This attraction has been running since Magic Kingdom's opening day in 1971, making it one of the park's original experiences, and one of the few rides designed almost entirely around giving kids their very first taste of driving. So today we're decoding how Disney engineered a driving experience that feels real, stays safe, and has lasted for more than 50 years. Tomorrowland Speedway opened with Magic Kingdom on October 1st, 1971, originally under the name Grand Prix Raceway. The attraction was directly inspired by Autopia at Disneyland, which debuted in 1955 and quickly became one of the park's most popular family experiences. Over the years, the ride has gone through several name changes: Grand Prix Raceway, Tomorrowland Speedway, Tomorrowland Indy Speedway, and then back to Tomorrowland Speedway. But the most important changes happened behind the scenes. The original track measured over 3,100 feet long, one of the largest footprints in the park. As Magic Kingdom expanded, the speedway was shortened multiple times to make room for new attractions. 1974 for Space Mountain, 1987 for Mickey's Birthday Land, 2012 for the relocation of the Dumbo attraction, and 2019 for Tron Lightcycle Run. Today, the track measures are roughly 2,000 feet or about 0.4 of a mile and takes around 4 to 5 minutes to complete. Despite all of these changes, the goal has never shifted: giving children the feeling of driving safely. This is where the engineering really matters. From the driver's seat, everything feels authentic. You sit behind the steering wheel, press the gas pedal, and navigate a winding track. And here's the key clarification: the steering wheel is real. When you turn, the front wheels actually do turn, but only within a limited range. So here's how the system works. Down the center of every lane is a metal guide rail embedded into the track. Underneath each car is a guided wheel that locks onto that rail. As you steer left or right, the car can drift slightly within the lane. You feel resistance, you feel feedback, you feel like you're correcting your path. But the center rail ultimately controls where the car goes. No matter how much you turn the wheel, the rail prevents the car from leaving the lane, crossing into another vehicle, or even crashing. In other words, you're steering just within limits. And that's the illusion. The guided setup solves several problems at once. Young or inexperienced drivers can't cause accidents. Traffic flow stays consistent and predictable. Cast members don't need to intervene constantly. The attraction can run at high capacity. And most importantly, the kids still feel like they're in control. You feel like you're driving because you are. You're just not choosing where the car goes. The vehicles operating on Tomorrowland Speedway are known as Autopia-style Mark 7 cars, designed by legendary Imagineer Bob Gurr. Their design draws inspiration from mid-century American sports cars, including the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, giving them a sleek, race-ready look that appeals to young drivers. Each car is powered by a Honda GX270 engine, similar to what you find in lawn equipment or go-karts. In total, the attraction operates 146 vehicles across 4 parallel lines, giving it one of the highest hourly capacities in Tomorrowland. But that capacity comes at a cost. Running more than 100 gas engines daily requires constant engine maintenance, fuel handling and storage, tire and brake replacement, exhaust and emissions monitoring, daily track and rail inspections. It's one of the most mechanically demanding attractions in the park. Tomorrowland Speedway often feels out of place, loud, slow, and gas-powered in a park moving toward quieter, cleaner technology. So why does it matter? Because for a 6-year-old, this isn't outdated. It's their first time behind the wheel. The attraction delivers something rare: independence. Kids aren't just passengers, they're participants. They choose when to accelerate, they feel the car respond, they experience motion caused by their own decisions. That emotional payoff is powerful. And for parents, the ride carries nostalgia. Many are watching their children do the same thing they once did themselves. That generational connection is difficult to replace. Tomorrowland Speedway isn't about speed, innovation, or cutting-edge tech. It's about controlled freedom. A guided rail, a limited engine, and a carefully designed illusion come together to create something memorable, especially for first-time drivers. Next time you ride, notice how much control you feel and how little you actually have. That balance is the real engineering magic. Did you drive Tomorrowland Speedway as a kid? Should Disney keep it as is, modernize it with electric vehicles, or replace it entirely? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video.